Hey guys, it's Jack Punkington here, and the other day I went on a statewide gear hunt, and got a fair amount of gear. One of them being this. This is the coolest combo amp I think I've ever owned. I have an Infinity for like weird vintage stuff. This is from like I believe the 70s. It's called it's made by Kustom amps. They make a lot of modern day affordable amplifiers. The Defender is the first thing that pops into my head. It's a little 5-watt tube head. But they make a lot of stuff. This is the Lead 5 combo. It is an actual 1x12, which is so weird because the chassis, the whole enclosure is actually kind of small, but they somehow fit a 12-inch speaker in here. Straight volume, treble, middle, bass, and reverb. No middle, my apologies. It just bass, treble, and reverb. And this thing is loud. I'm playing on the Gibson Sonics through my pedal board. So I'm gonna just kind of demonstrate it. I have it on 2. And it's pretty loud. So we'll turn the bass all the way down. Just a flat sound. What do we get with everything at 1, excluding the volume and the root? That's kind of what you get. Move the treble up, put it at 5, bass at 5. This combo amp has a ton of bass, so when I play on it, I actually have the treble turned up to about 7 or 8 and the bass at about 4.5. And then messing around with the reverb, put the reverb just at a subtle 3.5. Like you can just barely hear it, but it's a nice little bit. Turn it up. We'll go all the way to 10. And I believe it is actually spring reverb, but I could be wrong. I like to keep the reverb at about 7 or so. Loud enough that you can hear it, but it's not overbearing. And it's just a 1-channel amp. It has 2 outputs. The outputs are different. It's just so like if you want to play with a friend. I don't know why they did that back in the 70s, but probably because not everyone could afford an amp. I don't know. You could. So I've got a couple pedals I'm going to push through this. I picked up a really cool fuzz pedal, which I'll do a video on. And, of course, my overdrive. I'm going to turn the volume just down a little bit. This is with an overdrive, just the overdrive. You get a cool crunch tone. Good for, blues or like a good rock intro or just. And I bet if you crank this amp, I'm not going to crank it because it is loud. You could probably get a little bit of a overdrive just from cranking it. Not by much, but break up probably. And this thing is just so cool. And then this is it with the fuzz pedal on. I'll actually turn it up a little bit. A little too loud. Overdrive just as a treble boost. You know, you get your squealies. Just put a noise gate on. So this amp is so neat. It's so cool. It's lightweight, and the speaker can detach, or not the speaker. You can detach the amp from the speaker, a lot of more expensive modern combos where it has that little the speaker connector is actually a jack, so I can actually plug this into any cabinet, and that's really cool. But, to be fair, I'm probably only ever going to use it as like this. But it's still really cool. Got a lot of just like nostalgia. When I was younger, I owned a vintage Kalamazoo amp. It was my first tube amp. It was a combo. I got it. I traded an acoustic guitar for it, and the acoustic guitar I found in a dumpster. So I literally didn't pay anything for this, pretty much. And it was weird, it was like vintage, and it was just a clean amp, but it was so cool, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. Obviously, this is solid state, huge difference, but it sounds so cool. I love the bass, and, you know, part of that is this guitar. So let's do something different. Let's pick a guitar that has a little bit more stratty tone. Well, I mean, it is a Strat, so I would hope it has more of a stratty tone. So I haven't played on this guitar on the channel in a while. I play on it very frequently, but this is my grandfather's, well, it's mine, but he gave it to me. This was my grandfather's Fender 90s American Strat. This thing is great. See how it sounds. Turn the volume up a little bit. Just so much fun. Let's try the fuzz pedal on it. So cool. So cool. So yeah, that's just a neat little combo amp. I wanted to just kind of show you guys. I did actually pick up a lot more stuff. I don't know if you can tell. It's actually sitting on my PV Butcher, which I still have to do a review on. Which is actually on top of a matching PV Butcher 412 that I got. I got a new cab for the PV Classic. And I got this. This is probably one of the coolest guitars I've ever seen in my life. It's a 1970s Electra Les Paul. Yeah. Maple fretboard. Pretty sure it's a neck through construction. Yeah. I paid $60 for this. Brass hardware. Yeah. I'm excited to do the review on it. The electronics need to be cleaned. There's some issues with like the body. No headstock breaks. There's a crack, but nothing too crazy that I can't fix. But this thing is really cool. So I wanted to just do a neat video with this combo, and I'm probably going to use it a lot more. So, but anyway, Jack Punkington signing out. Peace, guys. Stay sane during this quarantine time.